And here we go for another day. And my mind is blown right now, for reasons I'll talk about after we do the TV time. Right, weather report, news, Star One Sports, Life on the Farm, all pretty boring, but all critical to the success of the farm. Here's tomorrow's weather forecast, fair or day, maybe even getting a little hot. Cool, next one. Day 22 of summer, the fireworks display will be held on the 24th of this month. You can get a beautiful view of the show from the beach. Let's go get a wave. Let's not watch that. Star One Sports. We report now on today's match in the wrestling tournament. The third match of round one. Third match, Claire versus Sally. Claire guessed Sally's projectile attack and sprang at the start. It was brilliant strategy. Claire then pummeled Sally with a series of hits, knocking her seemingly unconscious. But in an unguarded moment, Sally suddenly attacked, winning an upset victory. Interesting. Wrestling with projectiles. No idea. I heard Stuart telling everybody he has a brother. Do you know what I heard? I heard that something bad happens this week in Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, my other Let's Play I'm doing. And I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to keep that a surprise for you. But let me just say, it breaks the game so that I can't finish it, pretty much, without restarting the whole game again. So that's what I've done. I've had to restart the game again in order to play it through to where I was, and then hopefully it will fix it. If not, I'll just reload from an older save, which is older than what I did have previously, and hopefully it'll fix it. But I came to some sort of realisation, which I'll talk about later on, so stay tuned for that. But Farmer's Journal, begin. It is the 22nd of summer, year 3, Thursday, 6 o'clock in the morning, if you wanted to know, and the weather outside is delightful. What are we doing today? Well, this episode is going to be a 3-day episode. So today's the 22nd. So today we're not doing much at all. Nothing really, actually. We're doing nothing, which is true. But we are going to do some watering and stuff. What day is it? It's Thursday, so Greg is not out and about, so we can go straight to doing stuff. Yeah, we're not really doing much this first 2 days, but we do get some more stuff later on. So what are we supposed to do today? The CPP, so corn. So that's corn, pineapples, and pumpkins, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. It's right, I think. Let's check the old TV box. Letterbox, I mean. Nothing has come. In fact, I do need to get my dice out and have a look, see what we're going to do today. I don't know why I put that so far down. I don't need to put it so far down. It's a bit uncalled for, really. Right, let's just get my dice. Find out what we're doing. Number 1. That's the sheep showcase, isn't it? It is, but we're going to ignore that because we've done the sheep showcase. We've talked about all the sheep. So I don't think I need to do that at the moment. Right, so we'll harvest these first. That's what we'll do. That's the first thing we'll do. Roll again. Number 3 this time. What's number 3? Number 3 is foraging. So should we keep in foraging and clean the farm? As we usually do. When we forage or mine or clean the farm. Obviously I don't mine, so there's no point in doing that. The only question is that gonna fill up enough of today's footage? I'm not sure. But I'll go back to talking about what I was talking about earlier now then. So yeah. So there's this thing with me in games, like I never finish a game from start to finish without restarting somewhere between them. I always have to restart it at some point in my playthrough. As in real life, not in video game, in Let's Plays. So when I played Prince of Persia Warrior Within, I never restarted it. I've always played it straight on, and I haven't restarted it at all, like on my own, and gone through back to where I was. That hasn't happened in that game. And then all of a sudden I get a game-breaking thing that happens where I have to restart the game. So it's like the universe has tried to correct itself. Balance has been restored. It's like, this is something I don't make up. This is actually that happens. This has happened before with Skyrim, which was my fault, I suppose. But it's happened loads of times without me trying to do it. Oddworld, that happened in there. I can't remember how, but I remember it did, and I was surprised when it happened in that as well. But it's like all these things have happened to make this rule of mine, which isn't a rule, it's more like a convention about me, I suppose you could say. All of the universe is trying to make it right by forcing this thing that happened to break my game so that I can't actually play it. And I have to restart it to fix this convention of mine. And it's crazy. And like, the worst thing is, I'm actually enjoying Prince of Persia a lot more now that I've actually played through it and I know what I need to do and what I'm doing. So it's definitely a game that's not very good for blind Let's Plays. It needs to be, needs some sort of knowledge of it, which is, you know, it would have been useful to know that before I started. But yeah, the game is crazy now. I can't believe it. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out because that is blowing my mind right now and it needs to be talked about. Right, how many fish have we got in the pond? 73, not many. Well, I say not many. It's a fair bit. Just not enough, really. Foraging and clean the farm then first, I guess. I guess I'll do the farm. It doesn't really matter which order I do it in. I actually want to check something. Is my... It is. I was going to say, because I thought it was a bad dream. It's not a bad dream. It was a real thing. It actually happened. Oh, look, the flowers are starting to grow as well. But I might have to actually water them myself because, unfortunately, I feel like they might not grow otherwise. It would have been a waste of money. I mean, we shouldn't be that far away from any harvests. Like, I think, according to my calculations, we should have some harvest this week, which I think is crazy. But that will hopefully be good if that happens. Then we can start getting some stuff done. I know there's some cooking we need to do once we get some. Oh, wait, damn it, I missed. How did I miss these? Bloody hell. Anyway, yes. Harvest I was talking about. But where did I go from there? Yeah, harvest. Once we get the harvest done, we'll be able to start making some food and stuff, which gives me something to do. I think that's what I was saying. If it wasn't, then I'm afraid I don't know what I was saying. Unfortunately. Right, so I'm looking at the old time here. And I'm thinking that we've done everything I need to do. And we still need more stuff. I mean, I do need to fish later. I mean, you know my goal of getting 200 fish? We've got 177 so far, so we're very close. This week I think we're going to get enough fish, which is great. Which means it'll be a load off of my back. I suppose I can stay here for... Anyway, the point of that was I was going to say I can do some fishing later on. What's the time? 9:40, so I've got some time to do some fishing, some watering. So what I'll do is I'll go and speak to Ellie. Good old Ellie Belly. And my man Jellybee. We'll give her a flower. Thank you, darling. You like this very much. I know you do. Yeah, that'll be right. Let's keep her sweet. Keep the sweetheart sweet. And then what we'll do is we'll think about going a little bit longer, just until we get to, like, I don't know, 8 minutes in. And then we shall start to do some things. Like cutting away. Or do I keep in fishing, or do I just keep in this? No, do you know what? I'll keep in watering, I think. I think I'm going to do that because he says... Oh, did I miss one? I did. Because I feel like it'd be more beneficial. Like, I want to try and keep in fishing at least once... Probably once an episode, because I think we're really nearly close. Really nearly. We're very close to actually getting, like I said, 200 fish. So I want to try and stay in here, so that because at one point we're going to sell 200 fish. And I want to keep that bit in. So it might be nice to keep in that fishing. Because I mean, after we've done the fishing now, I might try and fish just to get some... well, I need to get some to give us gifts, for one. But another one I might do is I might try and fill out my pond as well. I mean, I do need to get... Oh, that's already done. I do need to get a total of 99 fish, I think is the max. See, that's missed it. Right. So what I'm going to do now actually is, now that we've got to 9 minutes, I'm going to go and get my fishy, go and give it to one in the inn, and that would be a nice round and sound 9 minutes, which, well, sort of 9 minutes. It will be later on. Shall we find out what the first total of fish is for this week? Let's go find out, shall we? I don't even know myself. I know we've gone over. I know we've gone into 180. But that's pretty obvious. I needed like 3 to go over that. Right, okay, so let's put that down then. What was my total? Was it 6? My daily total? I think it was 6, wasn't it? No, it was 5, 6. I don't care anymore. Right, so let's go. 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 5. That's 6. 7. 7 I got. So, right. So, 7. So that's 177, 178, 179. 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 184. That means there's only 16 more to go. Do you know what? I don't think it's even worth putting how much I'm over total with. I don't need to work it out because I don't think it matters. I can get 16 fish in 4 days easy, I think. I say that. I probably just jinxed myself. Be careful. Be careful, JD. You might put your foot in it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's possible, so I'm going to stay quietly confident. He says as he says it to everybody who's watching. Night, Jelly, B and Ellie. Good night, darling. You did good today. Thank you. Right, let's do this all again tomorrow then. Make diary entry then sleep, dear diary. Today we got a nice little selection of fish. 184 is the number we were on. 200 is the one we need. From Farmer JD. In it, new day. I've just also created a new dice list for the mix and match thing. We'll look at that later. Right, Friday. Weather report, news. Mechabot Ultra. Oh, we get to see what happens. Cool. I'm actually excited for that. Here's tomorrow's weather forecast. Fair all day and maybe even getting a little hot. Yes, it is. Day 23 of summer tomorrow. The fireworks display will be held on the beach from the evening. Life in a farm? No. Mechabot Ultra on summer vacation. Turn on the lights when you watch TV and be careful not to get too close to the screen. Episode 1. On a summer day. Thanks to Ultra, the mysterious space creature Flogginston was destroyed and peace was restored once again on Earth. But the peace did not last for very long. It all started one day when the 4 Ultra team members, red, blue, yellow and green, were at the pool. Eek! To be continued. The person who suddenly screamed was Yellow. What did Red see when he ran to her rescue? Next time, Mechabot Ultra on summer vacation, episode 2, The New Terror. See you next week. I'm half sort of convinced that this is going to be a rerun, just with a little bit of different text. Like, it's the same story, but like where it says The New Terror. Like, I think they've just added that, but the rest of it's going to be the same. Because I seem to remember that being very similar. But we'll find out together, won't we? I heard Stu is telling everybody he has a brother. Do you know what he's usually quite keyed up with the Ultra series? Does he know what's going to go on? Does he know if this is like a rerun sort of series or what? Does he know? I expected an answer. I'm not getting one. Damn you, game. Right, come back to me. Come back to me, Tommy. Thank you. Oh, I just remembered something. I won't do it. You can probably guess if you've watched these episodes before. Right, let's do this then. So, continuing with the 3-day episode, Farmer's Journal. Begin. It is the 23rd of Friday of summer, year 3, 6 o'clock in the morning, if you wanted to know. The weather outside is delightful. So today we are not doing anything whatsoever, although we are going to do the same watering as yesterday, and then that's it. Nothing else. Right, so let's roll the dice. We've got 6. Now, I have changed everything on my list. So 6 is now chicken and horse. So we're going to take care of the chickens and the horse. So I might go take care of the horse first, actually. Although, technically, what I do need to do is go and give a gift to Greg, because it's a Friday and he's open. So I could go and do that first. Or I suppose I could actually, no, I could. Let's take care of Shadow. I could do the chicken stuff first, and then I'll go and do the other thing. Did I brush him? I think I did. I did. Right, can I go get my basket, please? Tar very much like Shadow. Right. See you tomorrow. I think what I'll do is, yeah, I'll go and do like sweet potato stuff and the other things, chickens, and then I'll go and give a gift to Greg, because that way it'll all work out. So where's my watering can? Get that there. Right. So, a little bit of information, not really related to Harvest Moon, but again, Harvest Moon's nearly finished. So I'll briefly talk about this because I want to, if that's okay with you. But recently in Prince of Persia, I needed to name a bear. So I was trying to figure out a nice little system of naming bears, because you know my channel, I always have to have like a system for naming things. And I decided to do the Inuit name for a bear, which I think is Aktak, or something like that, for a brown bear. No, is that right? It might be right, I can't remember, I'm not sure. I have got it written down, but yeah, so I thought basically when I do that, I'll do that. Oh, look at that, I've got a pineapple harvest. No, we haven't. Don't think we have, actually. Getting premature excitement. Yes, anyway, I was talking about the names. So yeah, I actually found this book online, which is like, it's an Inuit dictionary, and it's actually really cool. It's got like pictures, and it's got like all these different, obviously the words and pronunciations of all these words, and it was actually really cool. And it's really like a really nice little field journal sort of thing. Like, I've always wanted to like make a field journal. Like, you know, we like, look at this plant. This plant is good to eat and stuff like that. But this one's sort of similar. It's more obviously a dictionary like with words, but it looks really cool. Like, you know, that's pretty cool. I love that thing. Like, I would happily have that. Look at that because that's quite interesting. But yeah, I was basically just trying to look at all the different words, and you know, we always seem to have like big. I say we. I usually try to bait word origins and stuff when I'm fishing or something in Harvest Moon. So I thought it does sort of fit in a sense. But it was saying that the K in the Inuit language, I forget what it's called, but the Inuit language, the K is used like in ski, so it's ki. So attack. So attack would be aki, tak. But the last K has like a little accent underneath it, and it said more at the back of the throat, so it's like k. Is it? Because it. And I never know how to do that. Like it's more back at the throat. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. And I was sitting there. I don't know how long it was for. It's probably about half an hour. I was trying to work out how to do it, and I couldn't. Because obviously, usually I put things in Google Translate to see how they pronounce them. But for some reason, I don't know why, Google Translate doesn't have the Inuit language, which is you know it's fine. It's got Zulu, which is quite crazy to be fair. Like the fact that they've got the Zulu language on there, but yeah, doesn't have anything else. Right, so let's go now and quickly give a fish to Greg, and then I will cut away once we've given it to him, so I can go and do some foraging. It'll be good, right? Actually, they're not ready. I think something's supposed to be ready by tomorrow. I think, but I'm not sure what. In fact, I really don't know what because. Oh no, everything's been moved forward a day, isn't it? Yes. So the harvest we're supposed to have on the 24th will be the 25th now. Which... does that work out alright? Yeah, which... No. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just playing it by ear now, to be honest. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But, oh well, we'll see what happens. I hope it works. Oh. I get some things that I can store so I can give them as gifts. I don't know why I'm taking my basket. I'll leave that here, actually. Let's put it there. There we go. Right, off to the beach. I'm going to be there tomorrow as well for the firework display. Remember, the 24th of November? The Gunpowder Treason plot. I can think of no reason why the Gunpowder Treason should ever be forgot. I used to know the whole thing to that. All because of that video I did ages ago. I was... Again, not talking about Harvest Moon, but... Who cares? Who cares? Like, I was going to do another version of that. My history behind the firework display video. I was going to do like a separate one of those last year. But sadly I couldn't because I was a bit behind. Well, that's a big one. Is it for me? Thank you kindly. Going fishing? Show me if you catch a big one. I'll see you later. There, that happened. Right then, so, toodle pip, off we go. Forage, water, fish. So we're not going to go and do something else yet. We're going to go and harvest. I didn't even realise the pumpkins are ready. Look at them. Here they are, the pumpkins. They are ready. Very unusual to check because they're not orange, but let me just quickly check see how many we store. One pumpkin. Is that it? Just one pumpkin, seriously? Alright then. Beggars can't be choosers. Let's go store those first then, so let's take that. And that. And we're going to get a visit from his lordship. I'll take the purchases in a bin. Of course, tomorrow tomorrow might be the million day. We might get our first million. We're going to be rich. We're going to be the best, most successful farmers in the world. Period. For now, that means. Right. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 It's not actually Halloween, but pumpkins still scream in the dead of night. Right. So let's store these in their proper positions, which is here. Look at that. So now we've got roughly nine of every crop. That looks like an 8. So for some reason I've only got 8 aubergines. But yeah, look, I've got 9 potatoes, turnips, carrots. Okay, I've only got 8 of those as well. Okay, so I'm a little bit behind on some things, but yeah, look at that. Oh, you know why that is? I wonder if it's because of that. I bet it's because when I make things... Oh, no, that's 10. I thought that was what? I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, is it because 2? Okay. I'm confused. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, look. Got all of them. Yeah, that's it, All the crops. Every single crop in the game we have in my rucksack right now. My rucksack in my bag so far, so that's cool. Right then. Now what we need to do is go and harvest the rest. Might harvest a few before cutting away because... I don't know, you don't want to see all of them, do you? I mean, all you're going to miss is pumpkins screaming in the dead of night. Because it's like the Nightmare Before Christmas thing. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, we only get 1 yield from these, but we're only going to get 1 yield anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, this is fantastic. Look at them. Look at the pumpkins. Why are they green? I have no idea. Actually, I'm debating... Maybe I'll only harvest a few for today. Because obviously it takes up time, and I need to do some fishing as well. Everything's been done apart from fishing, but I want to do some fishing because I want to make sure we get all of the fish by the end of the season. So I might go until, say, 9, and then I'll stop. I reckon I can get quite far by then. I mean, there's no rush, really. I mean, just selling them now, isn't it? So it's not too bad. I ain't going to water them. So I'll stay for a little bit. But, yeah, right. Now, how many actually can I get in here again? Because if I can get 9, I'll put all 9 in. So I reckon I can get all 9 in, yeah. So I can do a total of 3 plots. Or 3 3x3 plots. And then go and empty some. So I mean, judging from the speed I'm going, I might be able to complete half of them today and half of them tomorrow. And then go from there. That might work. So we'll go and sell this half. And we'll be good as golden. Hello, chickens. Saw you this morning, didn't I? I think I did. Where's pumpkins? 27 pumpkins. Yes. It's so beautiful. Look at it all. It's great. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Right, so let's go and do the next half. So yeah, all I need to do to get halfway through is just do these ones. And then I'm done. But you look at that. I can't believe it. So I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure how much these will get, but we're very close to 1 million. And I'm pretty sure this harvest will push me over that boundary. We'll finally sell 1 million things, and then we can cash it all in. Well, actually, no, because that's not assets. That's cold hard cash. That's cold hard cash that I'm holding. So we can change like all these little gold coins into $1 million note, or $1 million farming dollars, $1 million farming pounds. Ooh, I am British, so farming pounds should probably be the one. But I think the money in this game is more akin to yen. But then farming dollars sounds better. Farm 1 million farm pieces, farm gold, farm pieces, farm. I don't know actually. Right, so that will fill it up, and I think I will stop there for today. I'll go and empty this, then I'll go and do some fishing, and then tomorrow we'll do the rest of it when we got the fireworks display. Will be cool. Right, let's double check see how many we sold. 54. Nice. Right, fishing time. I'll see you later for the fish count. Fish quota time. Let's have a cup of tea. Don't know, it doesn't really mean fish quota by having a cup of tea, but still, I was thirsty. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Right, so 6 added on to 84 makes 90, which means we have 10 more fish to go before we get to 200. Then I can finally stop this luxurious task of fishing. Is that even a word? Luxurious. I actually want to find out now. Told you. You always talk about this stuff. Luxurio. I think it's quite the word. There's a word similar, but I don't think that's quite the word. I think I'll get it wrong. Laborious. I think that's the one. That sounds familiar. Shall we? Laborious. Yeah, requiring considerable time and effort. Look at that. See? I know some words. Just not exactly how they fit. Right, let's go and end this day, and then tomorrow we've got some more stuff to do. Not much though. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Good night, darling. You did good today. Good. Right. Make Mike direct entry and then sleep. Dear diary, today we had the first harvest of the season. It's quite late, I know, but the pumpkins are ready and the fish are going nicely. From Farmer JD. Oh, new day. Cool. Right, let's go and do this then. So the Text TV. Weather report, what's your passion? Meh. Slow. Here's tomorrow's weather forecast. Fair or day, maybe even getting a little hot. Cool. News is going to be important today. Day 24, summer tonight. The fireworks display will be held at the beach. Let's go get a weave. Right, so what's the plan for today? That's a thing we need to discuss, actually. We'll do that in a second. Hello, and how are you? It's time once again for What's Your Passion? I'm the host, Wada Hunk, and I'm Echo Magenta. Well, let's start with a letter from Noel from Nut City. I love watching your show, and I love going to the library. I suppose the library is a stuffy image, but you can find lots of fun books there too. I suggest you go to try nearest library more often. Well, I like libraries actually. Oh, you like to read? Yes, but I like libraries for a different reason. And what's would that be? I like the sneak peeks at pretty women through the pages of the bookshelves, where they look so intelligent and pretty. Oh, really? It's a good way to start conversations. Oh, that sounds right out of a movie. Yes, is it romantic? Well, Wada is off on his own little weird world, but we've run out of time. See you next week. Goodbye. Whoa. That's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy, man. Kind of creepy. I heard Stu is saying everybody has a brother. He does indeed. Tom the dog here, come with me. Come. Down. Cool. Ball. Fetch. Talk about it. That one, and then go do that. Fetch. Now come to here. Thank you. Now we're going to put it in here. And then we should go and do Farmer's Journal and then talk about what we're going to do today, because we've got the fireworks display, obviously, so probably won't keep much in, actually, now I think about it. Harvesting, no, we'll keep in harvesting. Farmer's Journal again. It is the 24th of summer, year 3, Saturday, 6 o'clock in the morning, if you wanted to know. Weather outside, peachy. Peachy. Right, so, what is the plan for today? Well, not got long left. Tonight, in the dead of night, we're going to go to the fireworks display at the beach, which is 6 o'clock. So before then, we don't think I can give a gift to Greg, so won't be doing that, because it's a festival day. Nor will I be giving one to Juan. So I'll keep in harvesting, the last of the harvests. And then after that... So I'll just keep in a harvest and then the festival later. I'd love to keep in fishing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because of everything that's going on. Yeah, so that's what we'll do then. In fact, sorry Tommy, didn't mean to startle you. I might just skip ahead now. Okay, so we've got 5 hours before the fireworks display starts. And it's going to go do some harvesting. We've actually got another development with the harvest. You can see we have now corn which we can harvest. But we're not going to do that today, we'll do that another day. Today we're going to focus on getting rid of the pumpkins. Because you know, the pumpkins are my kin. We need to take care of them. I actually need to store one because I stored enough to fill my collection. But I didn't store one to use. So I need to go make sure I get rid of that. I'll do that later on, so hopefully I'll remember. He says, with a hopeful tone, one that does not really sound very convincing, but you know how it is. Right, let's just do this then. So, what we've got left, we're waiting for the pineapples, which they'll probably take them until the last day, because they are insanely difficult to grow, because they take forever. And we've still got tomatoes and onions as well, so I don't know when they're ready. But slowly getting there, we're slowly making progress. I mean, next episode is probably going to be full of probably some cooking actually, because we've got some stuff we can use to cook now, which is good. So we'll probably have a look at that. Right, so I'll take this, stick it in there, and what I'll do is I'll pick one up actually, and I'll go to the north, and I'll store it as well. That's it. So let's go north to the north shipping bin. dump my pumpkins in there. Like so. And I'll dump that down there. I'll go in here. I'll go and store this one little pumpkin. One little pumpkin. Ah, ah, ah. 2 little pumpkins. 3 little pumpkins. Pumpkins 4. Right, so let's open it up. What could be in the refrigerator? Pumpkin. Let's store that there for when we need it. Good, good, good. Now we can exit, go and get the last pumpkins, and get on with our lives. Ooh. Right, here we go. Let's pick it up, and let's go. So excited. So nearly close to finishing this game. I love it. It's just so exciting. So exciting. Is anyone else excited for this to finish? I mean, the general consensus of the people, I think, of the community, is the game is pretty boring and repetitive and laborious, as I said earlier. I mean, that's the general feel I get from the game from people. Because I mean, who was it? Some people have stopped watching over time. Others do still watch. They do still comment. There's always Horia. He always posts comment. He always watches everything. He's like, what's the word? I don't know what the right word is. Dedicated, I think, is what the word I'm going to go for. Right, let's go to the chicken coop first. Yeah, so he's always going to comment. I can always rely on him. He's always there. Trustworthy, not trustworthy. Well, he probably is. I don't doubt he isn't. I always forget the word. Reliable. I'm just going to go with reliable, I think. Reliable seems to work. Yeah, he's always reliable. As well as 40k Warrior Man as well. He is unfortunately behind at the moment. But he's a good lad. He's a good egg. Which is ironic since we just come out of the chicken coop. Right, so that's that done then. We've done everything we need to do for today then, apart from fishing, which I can't do, but we'll do fishing tomorrow in the next 2 episodes, and we'll get it done this week, which is fantastic, and I'm so excited. So excited! Now we've just got to get to the beach. Tommy, little Tommy, is looking after Jellyby tonight. And we'll go and see some fireworks. Let's wait for it. Here we go. And then we'll take a right to the beach. And then hopefully, if all goes according to plan... Yay! I think, yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, is it just Ellie? Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say, is it just Ellie? I was going to say, I didn't think it was specific to your most loved person. Right, no one's over here. It's always so quiet in the dead of night. Right, let's go see who's down here. No one's down there then. Hi, Rick. Yeah, it just wouldn't be summer without fireworks. I like this summer. There's fireworks and the beer tastes great. Of course, beer tastes great anytime. She's never offered to see the fireworks with me. I mean, I'm glad because she drinks and that's not what I look for, so it's fine. But hey, Potpourri asked me to come, but she was bouncing around like a child. Actually, now that we're all married, I'm wondering if anyone will offer apart from Ellie. Hi, JD. I'm looking forward to the fireworks. I hope they start soon. Ooh, don't ask. Awkward. Right, Cliff. Gray, sorry. Grandpa told me he made the tube for shooting the fireworks, but you can't see it from here. Cliff. My hometown also had a fireworks display in the summer. I wonder if it was the same display seen from a different direction. Good evening. I think the fireworks are about to start. Oh, see, she didn't offer either. And all the way over here alone. Why are these two all alone? Yeah, this is what fireworks are all about. She didn't offer either. Dr. Tim, sadly, all alone tonight. The nights are cold even in the summer. Ellie? Oh, hi, darling. You never said anything about coming. I did speak to you about it. I did say fireworks tonight. Gonna watch the fireworks in the dead of night. Remember, the 5th of November. Gunpowder trees in a plot. So beautiful. When I was little, I was scared of fireworks. I was afraid they'd fall back down. Don't you feel that way? A little bit. I mean, we're right by the water, so if anything bad happens, we'll just jump in. Hope Jellyby's alright. Hope he's coping. Hope he's looking after little Tommy. He's probably freaking out. He's like, woof! Woof! And Jellyby's like, because he can't speak, you see. Well, that was fun. Tomorrow, I'll shift gears and start working hard again. Yeah, I was going to say, you're slacking a little lately. God. I was going to say... Or maybe she'll change the dialogue.